Okay, so today I'm making a crock-pot chicken. What you're first gonna do, you get 3 to 4 chicken breasts. I'm gonna use 3 because these are slightly larger. And then you want to poke holes repeatedly inside each one of the chickens. This will help all the juices and stuff get in from what we're making. And once that's done, once that is done, you'll place each chicken breast into the crock pot. And then from there, you'll take one whole thing of cream cheese and crush it up. Do whatever you want. This one was frozen, so it's a little bit more brittle than a normal cream cheese thing. Either way, you just want to scatter it around. That way it covers your whole pot, I guess you could call it. Come on, off my finger, please. This is a great meal because it's pretty easy. You can leave it on high for numerous hours until the chicken breast becomes tender enough that you want to do, that you can just pull it apart completely in there, and then you serve it up. Okay, so from there, bowl is optional. I sometimes do a bowl. But from there, what you'll do first is get some bouillon, chicken bouillon. No, leave that there. And mine's wrapped in. It's a lot easier if you just do like 1 teaspoon of the unwrapped stuff. And you crush it up. And for mine, since mine are in cubes, I use 2. Stop moving. Sorry, they're a little bit tough to crush. All right. From there, I like to use parsley. With the seasonings, after you put in the chicken and the cream cheese, it is completely up to how much you want to put in there. I do not really have an exact amount because sometimes I like to have more cilantro or garlic powder or salt or pepper. So it's just different each time. But usually I like to do, this is cilantro, but usually I like to do roughly about this much, and then I take my fingers and crush it up in there so it helps release everything from inside. Because when you season it yourself, it's just so much better than trying to get something pre-seasoned. My fingers are turning green. All right, and then garlic powder, essential, especially when you're not cooking an onion with onions like I am, because we are allergic in this household. Garlic powder, zesty cilantro, lime, and garlic. Sometimes I like to actually put in a bit of lime juice, so like a half a lime amount, and it helps it just quite a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to open this. Some pepper, light on the pepper. Sea salt, or just any salt, lots of salt. Because despite what some people say, salt is actually quite healthy for you and you're essential to your diet. And from there, avocado. This is very important. You can do avocado or cold pressed olive oil. You don't want to be doing vegetable oil. That's very unhealthy for you. But these two are healthy oils for you, which is really good for the heart and blood vessels. So you just want to do like a hefty amount in there. And then let me grab a little bit of water. And after that, you get some chicken broth. You can go with whatever type of chicken broth that you like, actually. I like to go with 1 whole can per mine, so in this, it's roughly about 14 ounces. That way, the chicken gets all nice and soaked, and I like to move the chicken breasts just slightly around when I first get them in there, just so that way they can get some of the seasonings and everything inside. And then from there, you take the lid. Sorry, lid fell. You turn it on high and you leave it for at least 4 hours. So now that it's been 5.5 hours, 6 hours in my case, it's time to shred the chicken. As you can see, it's already falling apart, which is perfect because that helps it soak in all the juices and stuff. And when you shred it, it makes it great as like a topper on other things that will go with it, like quinoa, brown rice, salads. It's a great topper on salads. My family loves it that way. And I like to eat this in sandwiches and with baked potatoes or mashed potatoes. So if you want, at this stage, you can add a few more seasonings if you'd like. I usually don't unless it's really bland, which doesn't usually happen. But at this point, I turn down the crock pot to either warm or off. So